So the shot that you saw fired in the last video was the first shot ever fired out of this Woodsrunner. So today I'm just going to be walking around, doing just a little plinking, just a little fun shooting, just kind of sort of break it in, and just plain enjoy being out shooting. But I'm also going to be doing quite a bit of experiment with different things. So I'll be fumbling around in this pouch and this pouch looking for various things. Because like I said, I've done a lot of experimenting. And I'm anything but highly organized as far as your shooting pouch and all that stuff. And I got a comment from no doubt a young fellow that's probably an AR platform kind of a guy, and he says, I better not get in the war as long as it takes to reload this thing. He might have had a point there. But a point that he may fail to grasp or realize that fooling around with these things, the reloading process and experimenting and loading out the pouch and all that kind of stuff, that's part of it. That's part of the fun. It's just like if you're shooting modern firearms and modern ammunition. I don't like to just go down to the store and buy my ammo. I like to reload. So the reloading process is about as much fun as the actual shooting. So the reloading and fooling around with your gun, just to using the handling and the load of your gun, that's part of it. And Flintlocks give you plenty of time for that. So if you're in a big hurry, got a bang, 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 you don't want to go Flintlock route. But if you want to just enjoy a laid-back way of doing things, Flintlock is your opportunity to do some of that. Now, one of the things that I'm experimenting around with today is the use of tow. And I'm going to be using tow for a couple of different things. Both as an over-the-powder wad sort of a thing, instead of what I normally use, a cotton patch. I'm going to be trying to figure out how to use a bit of tow. At any rate, like I was trying to explain, one of the things that I'm going to be experimenting around with today is tow. I've never used it for anything whatsoever. Never. But I'm going to use a bit of it today. Like I said, as an over powder patch. And as something to swab the bore out with. I've never used it. Not really sure what to expect. But we're going to find out. You get down there. See how this does as far as dry swabbing the bore out is concerned. I don't even know that was necessary, but it surely did work. So let's get her loaded up here, and you know what I did? I left my main I think I left my powder measure down at the house when I loaded that first one up. I reckon I did. But I ain't got it here, so I'll just use this net, ain't no problem. $60 grains. Then I'm going to pinch off a little wad toe. And use that as an over the powder wad. Then I want a pretty good splotch of grease over that. And I'm going to try one of my pre-greased patches here. These are patches that I pre-greased. I heated up my lube, soaked my patches in it. And then let's just see what they do in this rough. Well, they got the lube on them, that's for sure. That part I think's going to work just fine. All right. Now, you're primed up a little bit. All right. First two shots, get exactly what I was aiming at. And it hadn't been put on the bench or zeroed yet, so reckon some of that could be luck. I don't know. Let's get it loaded up again. Get my target again. Oh my. You're gonna like that. And I'm going to use that piece of tow on my ramrod. Swab out that barrel a little bit. That part works real good, I think. I think the tow works better, since it'll be better than a patch. You're not likely to get this stuff stuck down the barrel like you would a patch. Possibly would a patch. Like that. And I need to get out here in the open somewhere and shoot a few shots and see if I can find my patches and see how they're faring. Hopefully very well. There's 60 more grains. Another toe on here. Let's take the thing. I think that it's working pretty good. I'm not going to put any more lube down the barrel behind that one. I'm just going to put a well-lubed patch and see what happens there. Hopefully this well-lubed patch be all I need. But like I said, this thing ain't broke in, that's for sure. Well, let's get us a patch well lubed up here. did great. Get my target again. Oh my. You gotta like that. Now again, I ran a wad of tow down the barrel to swab between shots, which I'm going to do for the first several shots on this thing. But then I'm going to take one of them pre-greased patches without cleaning and see how well she does now. But for the first few shots, I'm going to definitely use the deal of swabbing between shots. But for this shot, I'm going to go back, just use a patch I'm going to have to cut and lube here. And I know that this little bottle is not traditional. I'll worry about that right now. I'm just experimenting, but I will get me a tin, a period correct tin to carry that lube in. But for the time being, you just use what you got. But my homemade boar butter here is really doing very well. Very well indeed. Matter of fact, it's so slick. I can hardly get a hold of the ramrod. That boar butter is good. One thing I should have brought with me was a good rag. Wipe some of this off, so I guess I'll just have to be period correct and wipe it on my clothes. I reckon. Primer it up. get up, let's find something else to shoot at. Bullseye. Bullseye. Hit exactly what I think. Cut that little cedar sapling plumb in two out there. And it's not even zeroed. This thing is going to be okay. I'm going to have to cut this little woods walk and shoot kind of short for today. That good looking woman of mine, I had to go for she had an appointment with a chiropractor that she had to go to. And unfortunately, our little black golden doodle that we've had for 11 years, just last week was diagnosed with kidney failure and severe heart murmurs. He's losing weight like crazy. He don't want to eat. He's not himself. So when Diane had to go for that appointment, I'm going to go down to the house. And we don't want to leave our little dog alone. That might sound silly to a lot of people, but that little fella is he's like family. I mean, we got him when he was 7 weeks old, put him in the car and drove several hundred miles from over in the middle of Kentucky. He laid on Diane's lap and slept the whole time home, except when we stopped out at Cumberland Gap State Park. He got out a little bitty thing, and it's just a little old short thing. He just stumbling over gravels. And we let him get out and do his business there at Cumberland Gap State Park. We come on home, and that night he never whimpered, he never cried, he never did. Not even the first night. We go off and we'll leave him 8-10 hours at a time at the house. He don't chew up nothing, he don't destroy nothing, he don't panic, he don't do anything. He's just been the perfect dog. So, to say that's to watch him go downhill it ain't fun. Like I said, I gotta cut this little session short. Go down, sit with my buddy for a while till my wife gets home.